Yeah, hi. Good evening, everyone. So, just wait a minute. I am opening YouTube on my end so that we can start our preparation on TCS NQT Advanced Coding Round. So, guys, in this video, only I am going to discuss about array-based problems, which is going to ask in TCS NQT. Okay, so how we are doing the live sessions is nothing but we will come on topic wise. For example, arrays important problems for TCS NQT. And in the next live session, we will talk about string problems. And later, we will talk about, for example, advanced questions based on linked list, stacks, queues, hash map, these type of problems. Okay. So let's first let me know whether the screen is clearly visible and my voice is audible so that we can start our today's session. And more or less, guys, I will give you the overview of the type of questions, and few questions I will tell you the solutions, and the remaining questions you need to do. Why? Because in every session based on some topic I will share you around 20 questions, but I can't explain all 20 questions in a single session, right? So approximately I will give you the step by step approach towards the problem, and you need to implement your own codes. Okay, for example, if you are preparing coding based on C, C++, Java, Python, and I am a little bit professional in Python, so I might be talk about the codes in Python version. So what you need to do, guys, is nothing but you have to do your work on your programming language. For example, the questions are same, but they will give you the 5 options. For example, in TCS NQT, we already know they will provide 5 programming languages: C, C++, Java, Python, and Perl. Okay, so I will discuss about Python. For example, if you are following the Java and you are a little bit good in Java, so whatever the algorithmic way I am talking, you just need to convert into your Java related coding. Okay. Okay, I'm looking into the chat. Yeah, Anish Mishra, sorry for that. We will share you. Nani, we are doing that also. Don't worry. Today I don't have a bandwidth to do that, so that's why we're unable to do that. From tomorrow onwards, it will come. Okay. That's true. There is a Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Technology will be there. See, guys, so a lot of people are getting confused. BE means Bachelor of Engineering, B.Tech means Bachelor of Technology. Bachelor of Technology option is there in the while you are applying for the drive. Please carefully choose that option. Okay, it is there. Okay, so guys, today we are going to discuss about what are the most important array questions you need to practice for the TCS NQT. Guys, I have categorized the problems into 3 categories. Okay, easy, medium, and advanced. So, if you are aiming for prime role, you have to practice up to advanced level. And if you are aiming for digital or ninja, at least you need to prepare up to medium level so that it will be good. For example, even if you score little bit less, and if you are able to clear one coding question, you have good chances to get into the ninja role as well. Okay, so let's dive into the programs, what you need to take care. One question will be easy, Sheikh. One question will be easy and one question will be difficult. Guys, again I'm telling you, we have to prepare everything. Why? Because this is the first session, right? This is the day one. So that's why I came up with the easy questions only. Why? Because it's based on arrays. Once we are getting into the advanced classes, we will talk about advanced DSA concepts also. So today arrays concept. So in the basic level, what they will ask is they will ask for linear traversal or basic conditions or elementary array manipulation related problems they will ask. So what kind of problems? For example, they will ask sometimes find the smallest number in the array, find the largest number in the array, or calculate the sum of the elements in the array, average of the all the array elements, search an element in the array, reverse the array, adding elements in the array, and count frequency of each element in an array, all repeating elements in the array and all non-repeating elements in the array, and remove the duplicates from the sorted array. Guys, actually, so many people will feel like these questions are damn easy. The problem behind that is nothing but how you are approaching towards to the optimized solution. Remember, in the TCS NQT, if you are attempted the two questions need to be definitely optimized solutions. If you solve with a regular approach, it won't be a good approach to do. Okay, for example, removing the duplicate values from the sorted array. We can easily solve through, in Python there is a concept called sets, right? So if you convert array is nothing but list in the Python. So list will be converted into the set and set will be printed. But it is not a good way. Again, set will be converted into the list need to be sorted, and sorted algorithm, sorted array we need to print. For this, auxiliary space and time complexity will be O of n log n and O of n, it will be very complex. So in order to remove the duplicates, you have to go for the optimal solution. Optimal solution is nothing but time complexity will be O of n and space complexity is O of 1 only. Why? Because we will use in same array to reposition the indices based on that. Like we can say like 2-point algorithm it is called. Okay. By using 2-pointer approach, we will remove the duplicates in a sorted array. And for the unsorted array, it's a different concept. So like this, you have to learn the things. Okay. And in the medium level, for example, if you want to find the second smallest and second largest element, guys, if you use sorting method, any sorting method, and if you sort any array, it will be in ascending or descending order, right? So second smallest will be the A of one element, and the second largest will be from behind, it will be -2 position according to the Python. You have, if you do that, if you do like that, time complexity will be more and space complexity also will become more. So in order to avoid those things, we will use other alternative optimized solutions. So whatever the questions I am giving here, you may feel like very easy, but trust me, every problem have more than one solution. Which solution you are adapting to is the matter. For example, I have created solutions also here. For example, see, and in a simplified manner, I will explain, and whatever you feel like you can convert into the Java programming language. Okay. So for example, find the smallest number in an array. Guys, can we use inbuilt method min function or not? Tell me in the chat. For example, if you are following a Python or any other programming languages, for example, in Python, we have inbuilt function called min function. Am I right or not? Let me know in the chat who are trying to do in Python. Guys, am I audible and the screen is visible? I am not able to see the chart. It's get like static. Please respond in the chat something so that I can feel like I'm connected to you. Yeah, okay. Anish, don't worry, we will share the PDFs from now onwards. I will share you these PDFs immediately after the class. Yesterday, actually, we are just curating the things. So that's why yesterday 15 days roadmap not yet uploaded. We will upload that most probably tomorrow. But this video, after the completion, I immediately upload this top 11, 11 and around 3, which is nothing but 25 questions with solutions. I will provide you. Okay, don't worry. Okay. For example, see guys, let's not take a simple example. For example, if I take the simple example, people will feel like it's too much easy. Let's take the intermediate problem, that is find the second smallest element and second largest element. So I am taking Excel draw for our explanation so that I can little bit explain you guys how to do and everything. Okay. So for example, see here. You can see the first solution. What I did, I'm zooming in for you. What I did, I have converted the list into set. And again I sorted it. And I returned ARR of 1 and ARR of -2. Guys, tell me here, because of this, space complexity in auxiliary space will be increased and it will be little bit time taking for to find the smallest and second largest, right? So this is not a better solution. For example, sir, how can I find time complexity on all? You need to know before. So there are a lot of AI tools in the internet. So just check for what is the check in the internet, like time complexity, space complexity checker. If you search that, one website will appear. You can use that and you can copy paste this code and you can check the optimization. But here I would like to go for the other case, that is, for example, how to approach towards the second smallest and second largest by using simply O of n time complexity and O of 1 space complexity. So my target is I can easily achieve this problem with O of 1 space complexity and O of n time complexity. So that's why, see, even the code was very lengthy. If you observe, this is the first method which is not optimized. This is called brute force method. But when I write the optimized solution, you can see I have written in so many lines. So how much code you are writing doesn't matter. Whether it is optimized solution or not, that is the matter. So how we can implement this is nothing but very simple. We will have an array. For example, 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 6, 3, 1. Sorry, 2. What is the second smallest? Second smallest will be 2. And what is the highest value? Second largest value, which is nothing but 8. So how can you do? Simply you can use for loop, and every time I will check I, and every time whenever I will get the small element, I will store it in the small, and whenever the number which is greater than this small, I will always store it in second smallest. So this loop will be repeated. Every time smaller element will be stored in small, and whenever this small element is replaced by the smallest, and this smallest element will become the second smallest element. For example, let's see how you can do the problem. Okay, so for example, let's start like this. For example, 9 I am taking here and 1 I am taking here, so that you can guys easily understand in a better way. For example, 9 is stored in small. Okay, next I will check with 4. So 9 is greater than 4. So what will happen? This 4 will be stored in small, and Here 9 is earlier stored in small, right? I will save that into the second small now. So whenever greater than happened, I will shift small to the second smallest and I will copy the new element to the small. Like this it will happen. For example, present the second smallest element is 9 and the small element is 4. Next it will be compared with the 7. Okay, so like that it will go, and whenever we reach the 1 will be the smallest and 4 will come here. And again it will go like this. Every element also, for example, we will compare with present small as well as second small also, so that you will get the output. So simply how we have implemented the code, just look at here. For example, smallest, right? First we will talk about. So just see the code. If ARR of I, so present value is less than small, second small will become small and present value will become small. And there is other condition also, which is nothing but ARR of I, for example, see why we are checking this else condition also sometimes is nothing but, for example, the other condition I skipped here, I will explain now. For example, 9 is stored in second largest. For example, 4 and 7 will compare. 4 is less than 7, false, right? But if you carefully observe, this 7 is smaller than the second largest. So whenever this fail in the else part, I will check with the smaller element as well. So that's why two conditions I have written. In the beginning I haven't said, but whenever we are having the elements, we will slowly implement this code. So for example, whenever ARR of I is less than or is equal to second small and ARR of I is not equal to small, then what I will do is simply what happened here, this 7 will come and it will replace the 9 and 7 will be here. So small is not affected. Directly second largest element got affected. So this is how the program will run with a simple if else. Okay, so the same code we will write it for greater than or is equal to, which is for second largest value. Less than means you will get second smallest. For the greater than, we will get the second largest. See, it's better to write the functions. Always I will say, write the programs in a functional blocks. And Vicky is asking without functions, I don't recommend. Don't write in your examination procedure oriented approach. Always write function oriented, or if you are very good, write object oriented. Why? Because it will give you more optimized outputs. Why? Because code reusability and will be increased and a lot of optimization also will happen. Okay. So see guys, you can write it in 2 lines, doesn't matter. If you write this code in your TCS examination, to be honest, I am saying they immediately never evaluated your profile to the prime or digital. Directly they will send you to the ninja role. They will feel like, yeah, this guy is just basic programmer. But if you optimize it for the advanced approaches like optimized solutions, these algorithms you need to learn, guys. Okay, no one will teach you. See, earlier every small element coming to the small, every second smallest come to this. How I can able to know about second smallest else part also I need to write, which is nothing but when I see the 4 is already in the small, but 7 and 9, 7 is the smallest. So here 7 need to be replaced. So else part also I need to write. Like that, you have to think about the problem solving one by one and you will get to these solutions. Okay. So similarly, let's see the second question. What is the second question in the intermediate? Remove the duplicates in an unsorted array or in sorted array. First we will see how you guys will do sorted. Okay. So guys, here see how I have did is nothing but remove duplicate elements in a sorted array is nothing but simply by using one for loop without using any extra array. For example, a lot of people what they will do is in a normalized approach, they will take array 1 and they will take array 2b. Okay. For example, we have 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 5 comma 5 and they will start a for loop and they will copy. For example, the present element is not in B, they will copy. If already the second element is existed in the second array and they won't move, they will skip. So which is nothing but in operator they will use in the Python, and again these are all are stupid approaches which is like nothing but brute force method. So I don't recommend these type of approaches. Why? Because they will take second element, second array, and one by one element will be moved. And if the if already existed, they will skip the iteration, or if it is not existed, they will copy. So again here the second array you are using means your time complexity become O of n, which is not recommended. Then how can we simply do this approach is nothing but if you carefully see, okay, yeah, if you carefully see, for example 1 2 2 4 5 5 is there, we will run two pointers, for example I and j. If I and j are different, then j will be increased and I also will be increased. And if I and j are same, for example I will come here and j will come here, right? So if I and j are same, then we won't copy the data. We are just, what we will do is we will shift the j. We will shift the j. If I and j indices values are same, only we will shift j, and next we will again compare I and j. If both are different, then the j element will be shifted to I plus 1 value. So like this, we will replace the duplicate values and last values we will skip. So how many times this iteration is happened, that many times j will be increased. So let's see the code simply so that you can understand how we are doing here. See, for example, j is equal to 0. So I am executing it so that you guys can understand this. Okay, array input is not given. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, so we'll manually check it. See, j is equal to 0, I is equal to 1. Whatever the pointers is here, just give me a second. I would like to write the things, guys. So what I can do is I can split the screen so that you guys can watch it clearly. Okay, so I have code here. So how it will perform, I will write here. Okay, for example, I am taking the arrays 1 1 2 3 4 5 5. So now the j value is here and I value starting from 1. So I value is here. If ARR of I not equal to ARR of j, so if both are not same, j will be increased. If both are same, what will happen? Nothing will happen. It will skip. Okay. Next, see. The loop is completed. Why? Because if condition is false, so I will go to the next place. See, I told you, right? Earlier I said like j will be increased. Now I j got swapped according to the code. You can write I here, j here also. It's a not a big deal. Okay. Now I is here. Now they will check a of j and a of I both are equal or not. Both are not equal. Then j will be increased and see a of j. So the present value will be replaced with I, which is nothing but 2 will come here. Again loop will start. Again, if you see j and I are equal, so I will be increased. So which is nothing but I will come to this place. Again, j and I are different. So j will come here and 3 will be stored here. Like that it will happen until, see, now j will be here and I will be here and both are different. So swap won't happen. Sorry, storing won't happen and I will be increased. So now I is here and j and I are different. So j will come here and I will be moved. Like this the iterations will happen. And this, how many swaps will happen? Here 1, here 2. So 2 times it will not happen. So that's why j is increased for 4 times. So we will print first 4 elements, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also last 2 positions will remains as a 5 only. But j plus 1 we will print means only 5 positions will print. And we will skip last 2 positions. Like this it will happen here. And even if you want whether this code is work or not, I will give you guys, for example, I will give you a function call. For example, ARR is equal to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And I am calling a function and there is a return statement. So I am trying to print directly without storing into any value. So to run this, shift enter. See, 1 is removed, 5 is removed. What will happen? For example, if you want to print total ARR, see guys, total ARR will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 555. That's what I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 555. But you need to remove this last 2, right? So how many times this equality not happened, those many times j will be increased. So j will stop at last position of 5. So that's why we will always print up to j plus 1. So it will take a little bit time for you guys to understand and to execute. Okay. So please practice this type of questions. Yeah, Java codes also we can provide, but I won't explain in the live. Why? Because little bit advanced techniques. See, I'm from the last 4 or 5 years, I'm familiar with Python more. So to be honest, I'm saying Java I know up to basics, but optimized solutions approaches little bit tough if I want to implement and if I want to explain a lot of things. So to be honest, I'm saying right now I'm not a right person to teach you Java. Okay. Yes, Abu, actually, sorry for that. We are not swapping, we are shifting only. Okay. Just randomly said like that. Just we are shifting the element. TCS tag difficulty level also similar to TCS NQT. I think cricket You are asking for TCS tag. TCS tag also will have a 2 coding questions, which is of same difficulty level. Okay. Similarly, guys, please do remaining problems. And also you can see medium level questions like what are the things you need to do in medium level questions are nothing but see, find the median of a given array, rearrange the array in ascending or descending order, sorting elements of an array by frequency, and rotation of the elements of the array left to right, right to left, and finding the circular rotation of the array by k positions, finding the equilibrium index of array, and check if array is subset of another array or not. Find all semantic pairs in array or not, and replace each element by array by its rank. So all this you guys need to practice a little bit. Okay, so I am giving simplified all simplified solutions for the simplified, and for the intermediate solutions I am giving simple as well as optimized solutions also. Please try to do. Some questions are damn easy, some questions are little bit tough. So what I will do is daily I will come to the live. I will explain for 2 to 3 questions on the live itself. Even I created this document like 2 days back, but still I haven't seen the any one problem. Okay, so we already have this all the content in our Prime. Okay, so I pitched all the solutions and everything from the Prime, and instantly I am seeing the solution now, and I am just grabbing the concept and explaining you simply. So this is how you need to be also. Simply whenever the concept is there, the algorithm you need to think, not the solution. Once the algorithm you are trying to remember, for example, to be honest, I am saying, for example, the first question, second largest and second smallest. Instantly, I created my algorithm in my mind. So randomly, I designed in the Excel draw, and I tried to solve it. So you also need to do same thing in your examination. For first question, you have 35 minutes. So for the first 5-10 minutes, implement the algorithm. Next remaining time, implement the code. If you got the algorithm correctly, you can easily develop the code. Code doesn't matter. Lot of people, what they will do in the examination, I will tell you, they will open the code editor and they will see the question and they will start typing it. I don't know why. Why? Because they also don't know what to do. So don't do like that. See the question, analyze the question, write the solution, develop the algorithm, then remaining last 15 minutes, 20 minutes, do the coding. Once you got the algorithm, if you feel like it is correct, then implement the code. Am I correct or not? Guys, any doubts? Okay. Guys, tomorrow onwards, I will come up with 4 or 5 good questions in the coding, and rest of the questions I will give you as a PDF or IPNB file for you. Okay. I don't, from tomorrow onwards, I don't come like this. From tomorrow onwards, I will come with the problem statements. Today, I have a lot of webinars and lot of online sessions. So that's why in the rush, I came directly with the document and IBNB files. So here I am unable to explain the things more. Why? Because with a simple problem statement, you can't understand everything. So tomorrow onwards, what I will do is I will come up with the actual questions of TCS, how they asked about the topics. For example, you know, right? For example, if you open our prepinsta.com and if you go to our all platforms and TCS NQT, and under the advanced, coding, you can see coding questions, right? So sorry, actually my account is got logged out. Okay, no problem. Later I will log in. So you can see the real actual problem statement. Okay, so from that I will explain from tomorrow onwards. Okay, so for today, just excuse me. Why? Because due to a lot of sessions, I am unable to create the slides quickly. Okay, tomorrow onwards, we will give you actual problems and actual solutions likewise. And guys, whoever attended today's session, I am giving you KTK Max coupon. So if you click on Get Prime, you can see 12 months it is 5,500 rupees, sorry 5,000 rupees, and if you use the KTK Max coupon, you will get it for 2,500 rupees only. So please grab this opportunity and purchase Insta Prime and start your TCS preparation. Guys, on arrays is the part 1. Simply I am giving the very basic questions. And tomorrow I will come up with the part 2 video. Okay, so where we will discuss actual questions of TCS. So meanwhile, for tomorrow, today I will give you PDF. Okay, tomorrow prepare this PDF and get ready for real question to do. So how we will do is, in the live I will discuss about basic theory and what is the model questions of arrays will come. 1.5 hour or 1 hour session, and next day followed by actual TCS questions we will discuss. So tomorrow I will come to the live again at the same time, 8:30 for the coding. And tomorrow we will discuss about 3 to 4 questions of actual TCS questions. Okay. Thank you so much everyone, and grab this opportunity. And you also know about our Insta Prime. Around 200 plus courses you will get it for single subscription, and you can use my coupon code KTK Max and grab all the courses instantly. Okay, so please start your preparation. It will really help you for your TCS preparation, guys. Thank you so much. See you guys tomorrow. I am pinning all the documents in the video now. Just download and start your practice. Thank you so much.